Hi, do you print checks from QuickBooks? Have you seen the jaw-dropping prices that Intuit, Deluxe, Harlan Clark, and your bank charge for QuickBooks checks? Even if you don't need checks right now, keep watching so you are not taken advantage of when you next need to order them for your business or for your clients. Check this out. Intuit's basic voucher checks, these are their cheapest ones, are $149 for 500 voucher checks, $102 for 300 of the standard 3 per page checks, and $101 for 500 check envelopes. That's 30 cents per voucher check. Ouch. Now look at Deluxe. $247. Yep, $247 for 500 of their cheapest QuickBooks voucher checks. $186 for their standard 3 per page checks, and $139 for 500 of their check envelopes. That's 50 cents per check. Imagine how much more their premium checks are. And that's your or your client's hard-earned money putting a smile on the face of their shareholders. Let me show you on their actual website so you know that I'm not making this up. So here I am this is the Intuit website, and I went to the voucher check section, and you see they've got 3 categories. Secure Plus is sort of the middle of the road. Premium is their most expensive, and then we have those basic voucher checks. The one I showed you, these are the least expensive ones that they have. And I said it was quantity 500. And there it's $149.99. Let's take a look at their standard 3 per page checks. And again, these are the standard cheapest ones. $123.99 for 500. And finally, their envelopes. And when I showed you the prices, it was for the regular ones, not the self-seal ones. Again, the cheapest. $500 for $86.99. Deluxe. Here again is their cheapest voucher checks for QuickBooks, $247.99 for 500, and like I said, that's 50 cents a check. Their 3 per page, $186.99, and their double window envelopes, again not self-seal, $112.99 for 500. I have great news for you. You don't have to pay these outrageous prices. In just a minute, I'll show you exactly how much you can save on 100% compatible QuickBooks checks with great customer service and fast turnaround. Before I do that, picture this. You are preparing for payroll, or you have to get a supplier bill paid quickly. You ordered your QuickBooks checks in what should have been plenty of time in advance, but they have not arrived. So now you need to get a hold of their customer service and find out where the heck that order is. Check out these reviews about Harlan Clark, one of the largest check printers in the world, from Yelp. Company never did provide a customer service agent on their phones. No way to track an order. No way to determine where it shipped from. No way to determine shipping method. Corporate would not assist in the matter at all. Here's the next one. 20 days later, I see that my checks were shipped. 20 days later. But there was no information where they had been shipped to. I waited another week. This is after the 20. In the meantime, I sent an email to their customer service requesting updated status, delivery address, no response. And after the extra week, I replied to the email, requested once again where the checks had been shipped to, no response. And finally called again. Turned out they didn't ship my order. It's been almost a month. They are sending me overnight shipping after 1 month and after making a few phone calls. And you can check this out yourself. Here's, we're on Yelp. I searched for Harlan Clark in San Antonio, Texas. Of 96 reviews, 1 star. And note, there's no 0-star option because it would have been worse. So let's look at the actual reviews. So 2-star rating. Their check ordering website is terrible. And 1-star rating. This one actually is from an employee, so they were very unhappy about working there. 1-star rating. Watch these jerks. I placed an order over the phone. First, the phone ordering is less efficient than if I had ordered through the United States government. One phone prompt after another. Hell of a way to do business in this competitive world. 1-star rating. The quality is bottom of the barrel. And on and on and on it goes. So let's have a look at Deluxe. I immediately contacted your contact center and reached an utterly rude and unprofessional rep a few minutes before closing. The demeanor was nasty, and I felt rushed. She clearly didn't want to assist me or help in resolving my issue. I requested a rush on my endorsement stamp, considering it's now beyond the expected delivery date and due to your company's error, talking about Deluxe. I'm unable to endorse my business checks timely. The rep became very argumentative over the phone because I requested a supervisor's assistance to escalate the issue. And then the rep hung up the call, and my endorsement stamp replacement was not reshipped. So now let's have a look at some real reviews of Deluxe. So again, you want to make sure you know I'm not making this stuff up. 2-star rating on Trustpilot. Trustpilot is an independent review gathering service, so you should be able to trust their reviews. 2-star rating out of 371. That is pretty horrible. Prices are outrageous, 3 times the competition, even with a coupon. Had to complain, yet waste another 15 minutes in chat. No tracking number. Service is absolutely horrible. Negative stars needed. Communication is very poor. I waited 3 months for my products. Garbage company with trash customer service agents. What a waste of 45 minutes. Deluxe is the worst, absolutely worst customer service, and on it goes. And here's some of the reviews on Yelp. 81 reviews, 1.5, and so on. So let me ask you this. When you need your QuickBooks checks now and you need answers fast, is this what you want to be dealing with? And that's if you can even reach them? Good news. You don't have to put up with this. Stay tuned. My name is Les Che. I've been in the check industry for over 35 years and pioneered several firsts. My wife Diane and I started ASAP Checks some 25 years ago to bring better value and service to anyone needing checks for QuickBooks. I said earlier I would show you just how much you can save. Do you remember the Intuit and Deluxe prices I showed you at the start of this video? Check this out. Instead of $149.99 or $247.99 for 500 of their cheapest QuickBooks voucher checks, at ASAP Checks you only pay $71. But best of all, you're not giving up anything. These are bank quality checks, and I know because we have the expensive test equipment to make sure. These are fully compatible with QuickBooks Online and Desktop, all versions. These are printed on premium check paper. They're ready to ship in just 24 hours, and of course, fully guaranteed. So look at this, 14 cents for a QuickBooks voucher check instead of 30 to 50 cents. That's huge. That's money that goes into your pocket. If you use QuickBooks Standard checks, then again, instead of the $102.99 or $186.99, $22. All of our QuickBooks compatible checks are printed on secure premium check paper that won't jam in your printer. Here's an infographic showing the security features, and actually only shows some of the security features. If you show all, that makes it easier for a crook to tamper or counterfeit your checks. Here's some of the important ones, and this infographic is available from our website. We have big savings for you on accessories as well. So at ASAP Checks, you're going to save between 50% and 75% on QuickBooks checks. Here's how you can save even more. At the end of this video and in the description on the YouTube page, click on the link or button So you can get the promo code for an extra 50% off our already saving you a bundle price on your first order. So instead of paying $149 at Intuit or $247 at Deluxe for 500 of their cheapest voucher checks, normally you'd only pay $71 at ASAP Checks. And if you click the link or button to get the promo code, instead of that $71 on your first order, you'll only pay $36. So that's like 7 cents for a QuickBooks voucher check instead of 30 or 50. Now you may be wondering how fast are orders processed. If you or your staff have waited too long to order checks, and now it's payroll or important bill payment time, you need your checks now. So get this, most of the orders at ASAP Checks are ready to ship in just 24 hours. That's right, just one business day from the time we have your order information, the order is ready to ship. And there's no extra fee for this fast processing. Now, you remember the horrible reviews about customer service I showed you? Some of the most famous and biggest check printing companies. Well, you can reach the friendly customer service team at ASAP Checks by phone, by live chat, and by email. And if it's just order status you want to ask about, you can check that yourself anytime on our website, 24/7, including tracking information. Now, before I get to the 50% off promo code, I don't blame you if you are skeptical. I don't want you to take my word for it. ASAP Checks has thousands of real public reviews, not fake purchased reviews which some companies use. Let me show you and how you can check this out yourself. If you search for ASAP Checks reviews, first of all, our Google My Business, Google profile, business listing will come up. And here you can take a look at our the 90 reviews that are there. You can also go to Shopper Approved's website, and there should be a link for that here. Shopper Approved, like Trustpilot, is one of the very few officially approved by Google for capturing reviews because they are it's a Google approved process to get real ones that only happen after a purchase. And they go and double check too to make sure that the reviews are real. And I'll show you that. Let's go to the top. So we have over 4,000 reviews with a 4.7 overall average rating. You can check those out. You can also see that at our website. These are the same ones, but I want you to be able to see it at Shopper Approved so you can see we're not faking this or filtering this. And also while we're here, I want to show you the Better Business Bureau. We've been registered with them for almost 20 years, and we have their best rating for that whole period of time. Again, this is not a fake thing. You can click on here or go straight to the Better Business Bureau site, and you'll see our page and see for yourself that this is for real. So here's just a few of the reviews that we have. My business facilitates small to mid-sized companies to run more efficiently and effectively. I've been using it and referring ASAP Checks for at least 8 years. Many of our customers have been with us for many, many years. I will continue to refer all my clients. Quality and cost are unbeatable. Thank you for continuing to provide such great products. From Denise. Thank you, Denise. Over and over, we had paid exorbitant fees for checks. When we found ASAP, we were able to cut about 60% off what we were paying. But imagine our pleasant surprise at the speedy delivery, use of our own artwork, and excellent quality. We will never again order our checks from anyone else. Thank you, Susan. I've been in the financial industry for almost 20 years. I found ASAP Checks about 9 years ago, and I've been using them for every company I have had an influence over check purchasing. Thank you, Janet. And so on it goes. So we have all 3 types of checks for QuickBooks. Let's see here. We've got the voucher check on top, the standard 3 per page business checks, and the wallet 3 per page checks. Don't worry, this is not what the checks actually look like. I'll show you what they actually look like. Once you choose the type of check you want, then you'll get to choose from the different designs. And here for the voucher checks, you'll see that in addition to the 4 pastel colors, we also have some lovely patriotic ones and ones that support worthy causes, such as for firefighters, And let me show you the Old Glory check as an example. There you go. This is for QuickBooks voucher checks. Here's our pastel QuickBooks voucher check. And we also have huge savings on manual handwritten business checks and all the accessories that you need. Deposit tickets, bank deposit bags, check envelopes, endorsement stamps, so your hand doesn't have to cramp up anymore endorsing the backs of all the checks that you're depositing. Anti-fraud pen, making it almost impossible for a crook to try to tamper with the checks that you've written. Binders, and more. We also have great savings on your tax forms, so W-2s, 1099s, and the other forms as well. So even if you don't need QuickBooks checks right away, grab the 50% off your first order promo code by clicking at the end of the video or in the video description on the YouTube page. When you click there, it'll bring you to this page here, and all you have to do is enter your email address, click this orange button, and the promo code will get sent to you by email right away. And then when it's time to order, come to asapchecks.com, and then you can get to QuickBooks Checks here off the home page or from products and pricing. Click here. First, you choose the type of, and sorry, my site's loading slowly because I'm running video, recording video here. So just choose the type, and then you'll get to choose the design and complete your order. It's also super easy to reorder checks, especially if you've got many bank accounts or many orders. You go into the My Account area, look up all your past orders. You can even see a scan of your previous orders so you can make sure you're on the right one, see if there's any changes that you want to make. So join the thousands of satisfied ASAP Checks customers who are getting QuickBooks checks from us and saving a bundle. Even if you don't need them right now, don't miss out on getting an extra 50% off your first order by getting that promo code. This is on top of the 50 to 75% savings with 24-hour turnaround, friendly customer service the way you prefer. Just click the link or button and grab your 50% off promo code now.